It's your boy Ty back here with another video, and in this video today, guys, we're going to be covering the out of position promo that is coming to NBA 2K23 MyTEAM tomorrow. Do not open packs. Just want to say that, but we're going to be going over and covering the 12 new cards coming to MyTEAM tomorrow. Again, guys, packs are never worth it, especially in out of position Bill Russell and Jimmy Butler. Like, save your money, man. These are not worth it. Again, if you want a specific player, you can save up your MT and get them. But again, totally not going to be worth it. But we're going to be going over each and every one of these cards, guys. Obviously, it's going to be interesting because we get a center, Klay Thompson, as well as a power forward, Tacko Fall, who literally might run the game come tomorrow. Now, before, again, we dive into it, man, make sure you guys do smash that subscribe button. We're on the road towards 120,000 subscribers. Let's start on the left side with the pink diamonds. Center Klay Thompson is going to be absolutely useless. Now, here's what I will say. If you want to run Klay Thompson in triple threat online, there you guys go, right? I mean, if you want a Klay Thompson to run in like a triple threat offline or a triple threat online, not offline, triple threat online or even offline type of setting, the pink diamond is probably going to be just as good as the Galaxy Opal. So again, if for those type of settings he could be usable at that center position, Klay Thompson is absolutely worthless. Herb Jones is a center slash shooting guard. Now, the good part about that is he still can play shooting guard. And for Herb Jones, I mean, he's 6'7" at the shooting guard position. His release is probably going to be pretty solid. Defensively, he's going to be an absolute menace. I actually expect Herb Jones to be really, really, really good in my team. I'm just throwing that out there for you guys. Like, obviously, at the center position, you're not going to want to play him there. But at the shooting guard position, Herb Jones could be really, really solid. And then we get a shooting guard, Al Horford. Now, Al Horford's interesting at the shooting guard position because he is 6'10". I'll be intrigued to see what they do with his dribble sigs. Supposedly, his release has like the largest green window in the game. So if they put his release, let's say on very quick, I actually don't think it would be that bad at all. But 6'10" at the shooting guard, even small forward position for Al Horford could lead to him being one of the best budget ballers in the entire game. So the left side, I really do like Al Horford and especially Herb Jones as far as the pink diamond. Now, on the right side, let's start with Tacko Fall. Tacko Fall is 7'6" with an incredibly long wingspan. If this Tacko Fall, and I just want to talk about this for you guys. If this Tacko Fall gets decent speed, and when I say decent, let's say his speed is a 70, I think he's going to have to play. Okay? Because he's going to have decent badges, especially defensively, and he's just going to have to play. I mean, you can't run him at center, so that goes out the window. But imagine if you have Yao and Tacko. How do you guard that? How do you stop that? I don't know if you can, okay? Now, I do expect Tacko's price to be pretty pricey, pretty expensive. And that is kind of, you know, there's something that I would look at. It's something that I would take into consideration if, you know, Tacko is really expensive at that pink diamond tier. Then obviously, you might not be able to get him. But again, if he is, let's say, a buyout, which he might be as a pink diamond, I feel like Tacko Fall might be one of the best value cards in the entire game. And even I'd go as far as saying this, if you can't afford Yao, run Tacko at power forward and then run whoever at center. Like, let's say you want to run, I'm just going to throw out a guy, right? Let's say you want to run a normal center. Let's just go with Marc Gasol. Right, you can run Marc Gasol at center, run Tacko at power forward, and then switch your matchups so your Tacko would guard your opponent's Yao. Just something to kind of think about in the back of your minds. Then we see Matisse Thybulle as a pink diamond. And Matisse Thybulle is a pink diamond is interesting. 6'5", right? He has point guard eligibility. We'll see what dribble sigs they give him. But even at that shooting guard position, I think that's probably where he's going to be best. Hopefully they update his dribble style, give him a decent enough release. Matisse should be really solid in my team. Luke Walton, the next guy I'm going to talk about here for a little bit. I don't even know. We don't have a Luke Walton yet this year. Did we get one last year? Let's see. Luke Walton, we did. He's 6'8" with a 6'8" wingspan. Last year, his release was like the Matisse Thybulle base. We'll see what it's like this year. But you're looking at a 6'8" budget point guard, right? The Denny's of the world lose a lot of value with the content drop like this. Because, I mean, even when you look at the next tier, right, of Galaxy Opals, you're looking at Sengun, Scottie Barnes, Draymond. and even, you know, the Dark Matter Jimmy, they all have point guard eligibility. So the tall point guard meta, or even like Penny Hardaway's of the world, they lost a lot of value with this content drop, okay? Sengun up next. He has point guard eligibility. And here's where things could get really interesting, because the last Sengun card we had jump. Okay, I was about to say what? Okay, I still don't think Sengun's release is bad though, right? Because, okay, Sengun's on normal. I was thinking of last year, right? When he did get that jump shot 3 base. Who knows what his release is going to be like this year. But he's 6'11" at the point guard position. You want a guy to complement or a guy to kind of counteract the Ben Simmons of the world. Sengun might be able to do that. Now, what is his defense going to be like? What is his lateral quickness, speed, all those things, defense going to be like? I don't think they're going to be great. But again, 6'11" at the point guard position. We'll see what his release looks like, all those types of things. But you cannot take that for granted. Scottie Barnes up next. Again, I expect a lot of these Galaxy Opals to be decently cheap. Scottie Barnes, 6'8" at the 1, good wingspan. For Scottie Barnes, if they give him a good release, he's going to be the best point guard in the game. That's my bold prediction as it stands right now. They give Scottie Barnes a good release, he's going to be the best point guard in the game. Why? Because his dribble sings are going to be solid. His defense is going to be off the charts good. They give Scottie Barnes a good release, you're looking at the best point guard in my team. It's that simple. Now again, take what I'm saying with a grain of salt, but I'm telling you guys, Scottie Barnes is going to be extremely good in my team. Then we get a shooting guard, small forward, Aaron Gordon. Talk about a guy that needs a changed release. It's Aaron Gordon. I mean, his release is super slow. I mean, maybe put it on very quick and it's usable, but again, I don't know how I feel about Aaron Gordon at the shooting guard position. I just feel like he's not great again. A lot can change if they change Sigs, but that's what it's going to come down to, because if they do not change Aaron Gordon's Sigs, I don't think the card is going to hold that much value. And then our last Galaxy Opal is Draymond Green. And again, I like Draymond Green a lot in my team. I always have, I always will. He's got a wide player, model player build. You want a guy to run alongside a guy, I'm just going to throw out a name. So right now, obviously, we got plenty of shooting guards that can handle the ball. Let's just say Ray Allen. You want a point guard to run alongside with Ray Allen. Draymond Green might be your guy because he's going to be incredible defensively. Hopefully, they speed that release up a little bit. Going to be a decent enough secondary ball handler. He should be just fine. Then let's talk about the dark matter, starting with Bill Russell. I don't know for sure, but my guess is they're going to update Bill Russell's 6. I don't know what this release is like. I don't think it's anything very good. So I would be very surprised to see a Bill Russell dark matter with not an updated release. Now, if he doesn't get an updated release, I don't think you look too much at Bill Russell. I think there are other small forwards in the game that can do just as much. Heck, I'll be the first to say Jonathan Isaac is not going to be much worse than Bill Russell. So if you really want Bill Russell, just get Jonathan Isaac. Don't spend money on packs and you're going to be just fine. Bill Russell is going to be good if he gets an updated release, though. It's that simple. If they update his release, let's say they give him, I'm just going to throw a release, the Rudy base, which they definitely could. He's probably going to be the top small forward in the game. I'm just being honest with you guys, because defensively he's going to be the best. And if he gets a good release, could be definitely that best small forward in my team. And then we get a Jimmy Butler that can play point guard. Now, this is the real interesting one because we've started to see people get the trade fade. I'm really intrigued to see what the Jimmy Butler base is like. I hope they keep it the same on very quick. And just to see what he's like. Again, another guy that's going to be absolutely incredible on the defensive end of the court. What type of dribble sigs does he get? How is his movement? Those are the things that are going to matter. This content drop changes the game a ton. I got to be honest with you. But as far as the dark matters, neither of those cards are must-have. I'm just being honest with you guys. You look at Bill Russell, Jimmy Butler, you don't need any of these cards. And I'll even go as far as to saying you don't need any of the Galaxy Opals. Now, if Draymond's cheap, if Scottie Barnes is cheap, if Sengun is cheap, then yeah, they're going to be solid. But you want to know why they put Aaron Gordon in as a Galaxy Opal? Because he is going to be so commonly pulled. Aaron Gordon's going to be bad tomorrow, but he is going to be pulled a lot out of packs, and he's at the Galaxy Opal tier as just kind of a placeholder, right? A guy people are going to pull just so they don't pull the out-of-position glitch cards at that Galaxy Opal tier. For me, Tacko Fall is the one I'm most excited about, right? I mean, I think he's the guy that changes the game more than anybody. Again, don't buy packs tomorrow. Any of these guys you know that are game changers like Tacko, you can buy off the auction house. That's going to wrap it up for our video today, guys. Hopefully, each of you guys did enjoy it. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new. As always, man, I love you guys, and have a blessed day.